Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of this Europa Universalis for Rule Britannia. Let's play as Scotland. Yes, Scotland are my favourite faction to play in this game. May have something to do with me being Scottish. I can't imagine why that would make me have a preference to playing them. But I must admit they're definitely not the strongest nation in the game, to say the least. In fact, well, I'm not the best Europa Universalis player in the world, that by a long shot. I'm more of a meddling Europa Universalis player, but I definitely feel that I'm justified in saying Scotland, the early game is just as much about luck as it is about skill. In fact, I'd say it's more about luck than it is about skill. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have to restart this campaign. But yes, Rule Britannia has quite a few changes for Scotland, obviously. It is all featured around the British Isles, this new DLC, this lovely DLC. And one of the big changes for Scotland is you'll see right off the get-go, this here has become a faction called the Isles, and there are client state instead of being us. So yes. We have Conquest of Paradise enabled, Wealth of Nations enabled, Res Publica enabled, Not Art of War, Eldorado enabled, Common Sense enabled, and Rule Britannia enabled. They're the DLCs I have. Start date as early as possible. Let's play. Let's stick on Iron Man mode, and let's play. Oh yes, this was me testing it out the other day to make sure that everything worked. I just knew the basics. I was going to say, what, December? Why does it seem to... That's... Okay, I'm with it now. I understand it's the year in game, because I didn't know it's 1945. I was like, it wasn't December, it was only yesterday. Sure you want to overwrite the Scotland file? Yes, that was me just getting to understand a few things in the DLC and just sort of me planning ahead. Also used that are words familiar with my content. You'll probably recognise that I'm not using my new software, I'm using my older software. I still don't know what's gone wrong with my new software. I just started crashing out of nowhere. There was an update about a month before that, and my driver update was about a month before that, but it worked fine until all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom. Right, too few rivals. Let's take a look. Oh, we've got bad luck already. Well, it's not bad luck, it's more average. Yeah. When I was testing it out, England didn't declare me as a rival. Denmark, definitely. England. We no longer have too few rivals, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Hopefully England will remove us as a rival. Because, yeah, that is one of the main reasons why Scotland is such a hard nation. Because they're not weak nation. Just to start off beside one of the early powerhouses is England. England, France, Castile. Like in this area here, these are the early game powerhouses. Yes, free advisor slots. We cannot afford any early Scottish game. Disputed succession, free advisor slot, yada yada yada. I'm not going to be using transports anytime soon, so let's delete them. I'm going to leave my fleet because we're going to send it on a mission soon. A new naval doctrine. This is one of the new things, but it's going to cost me 40 of my lovely treasury. Ship's trade power plus 33% though, that would be quite nice. It's the one I remember looking at before and saying it might be early good for me, because I'll be able to offset the cost of more ships. But again, if we go to war with England, it doesn't matter how many ships I can get, they're always going to have more. Still, any other nation, and it might be helpful, and it might help me make more money, so let's try it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's see what it's like. We're probably going to have to restart this campaign a few times, so we'll be as well having a wee experimentation. We have some points we could spend on upgrading our areas. But if we come into here, development, you can see local tax modifier. This is going to be, yep, 8 to the top. So this would give us the most extra money. So we're going to go for Ayrshire first. Right, we'll come to here. We'll go for that one. That's for here. We'll go for there. Happy days. I like spending these points on stuff, especially when I'm not going to be going for technology. It can be quite handy just to get a wee boost by upgrading settlements that way. Like these things here. Right. Smooth use there. Ships, we're not going to do anything yet. What else do we need to do before we unpause type trade? We're going to collect from trade, from the trade hub we actually are in. But one of the painful things is that this is sort of like a central trade area where all the trade is sort of being directed towards it eventually. And we're one away from it. That is like so close but so far. And so we're going to want to try and steer all trade up this way if we get into a colonisation game. Scotland can be quite good as a colonisation faction if you can survive long enough. But the problem is surviving long enough. Yeah, trade I'm not done. I don't own any of this node, but I'll be as well collecting from it as well. I'll get a tiny bit of more money. Right, what else do we need to do before we enter? We have diplomats to send. So let's start by trying to claim Ulster. Let's open up everything. My little face is in the road. My face is in the road. I need to move that. I'll try and move it over for next part to maybe about here. As for now, I just need build spy network. Confirm. What do I want to do for the other two? Well, France. Do you want a royal marriage, France? And the third one, go to my vassal. Do you want a royal marriage? So I think that's everything done. Let the ticks start coming in. You, my king, we've entered royal marriage. Great and great. 2 royal marriages. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're kidding me. No. Oh, I've made a huge derp already. I got rid of my light ships instead of my transports. That was a derp and a half, and we spent that 40 gold as well on making them 33% better. We are silly plonkers, plonkers. Let's put the army maintenance down for now as well. Forgot about that. Right, ticks, go. Hope hail from France. It tells about surrender me. Blah, 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 trusted actions. My king, England declared war on France. So England and war are going to France. England and war are going to France. England and France are going to war right off the get-go. Which is really good for me. Especially if France starts weakening England. And now see, the problem is, if I ally with France and I go to war with England, France ain't going to be able to help me much. What England will do is it will concentrate on wiping me out first, really, and then kicking me out of the war first. And France ain't going to be able to help me because to get across here and help me, they're going to need to send troops via the sea. And France's navy is quite a wee bit weaker than England, so England will be able to intercept any troops France do want to send. This is one of the main reasons why an early Scottish campaign is so hard. You've got no one you can... England's navy sort of stops you from being able to ally with anyone that's going to help save you. If you are lucky, if you want to go to... There used to be a way to win Scotland by ransacking, like, raiding England lands. There used to be a big boost in gold you could get and then use that to hire mercenaries to overpower England. But they nerfed the amount of money you get from it and it's now no longer viable. One of the other ways, which requires a lot of luck, is England and France to be at war, England to have all its armies over here, then you quickly come in and ninja and finish a war before England can get its troops back, because they've just lost all their troops and they've got no manpower to replenish. The War of the Roses can also do that to them, so it's more about taking advantage of England when it's down, and that is a big question mark if England will ever be down. Yeah, why are we not longer letting ticks go? So let's see, we're a couple of free diplomatic slots, but I do not think we need anything. Let's improve relations with France. And am I eventually going to want to absorb these guys? Probably. Annex vassal. We can't do it till the 1st of January 1454 though. So yeah, 9 years away. So no point trying to do it yet. Okay, let's take a look at Ulster, see what they've done. They've allied, okay. Now, when I was testing out this DLC just to start getting the gist of things, I played for about 20 minutes into a Scottish campaign, and the Scottish campaign was basically ruined by England saying, "Don't you declare any wars or we'll declare war on you." And that was just before I went to war with Ulster. And I was like, seriously? I was just about to start trying to get some Irish lands, and now England are saying, I've got to spend the whole game just doing nothing. Oh, my apologies, my throat is still sore. Time is still ticking away. England and France are still at war. It looks like France is winning slightly. There is a besieging going on here. We can't ally with them now because they're at war. Wait, no, it's because it's slightly negative. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what we've taken a look at yet. Any Europa Universalis players probably saying like, missions! Yes, but missions have changed. Oh. My king, the undead rogues in England have the gall to claim West March as their own. Okay, so they've claimed here as their own. They're saying that should be part of our empire. But yeah, missions have changed for these nations in the new DLC. They're over here like this. As you can see, the old alliance, Scotland and France maintain close ties, promising mutual aid against English aggression. As the conflict between nations only seems to be escalating, Scotland should renew their diplomatic ties. These are basically like Hearts of Iron, the Hearts of Iron trees, that's the way I see them. You know the ones I'm on about, where you've got like remilitarize the Rhinelands, which leads to Outschloss and stuff like that. And they give you bonuses like Scotland gains a permanent claim on the Isles, on the Highlands, on Jutland, and claim on the Scottish Marshes area. And also a permanent claim on Ulster. If I wasn't going for Ulster right now, then that would be really helpful. It'd give me another place I can quickly expand. So we should really keep an eye on these. Cannot complete the mission if you revoke the Isles. Gain 1 mace, 1 power in the Highland areas. So what do I need to do this? Clan MacDonald is leader of the Isles. But anyway, let's advance time. Whoa, France is doing well. Which is really good for me. And boom, tick, perfect. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna put our army maintenance back up to full. We're gonna come over here. We're going to fabricate a claim. We own this. Let the claim go through. Boom, we've got a war claim. England has not said don't go to any wars or we'll join you, blah 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 blah. Let the army morale tick up. Says I'm gonna have to be fast because I've got no ships now to fight their ships. So if they just come popping out, growth in strictly attracts serfs. Gain 1 pause. Seems that serfs are moving out of the provinces into the blah 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 blah. Gain 1 to lose 1 gaze tax turf. Gain autonomy and power from no Texas. Move in. Negative 15% to the stability cost modifier. That'll be quite good. Because that's something we've not done. We should probably boost our stability. We'll let that go through, make sure that it has debuffed. Yeah, it is there. It's a negative 50%. So it's only going to cost us 85. Boom! Because I like to be on stability too. I forgot all about stability. It has been a while since I played this game, so apart from the 20 minutes yesterday just getting a feel for the DLC. We do have a spare diplomat. Is there anything we want to do with him? Oh, we want... Oh, wait. Cancel. I don't want to cancel him. Yes, I do want to cancel him though. I want you to start building a spy network here. How's our morale doing? Still fine. See, I wish... Oh, I was such an idiot getting rid of our navy. We're going to have a huge problem now with them having a navy and me not. Because if they get out into here before I can cross, which is almost guaranteed to happen, I'm screwed. We might have screwed ourselves already by just that navy, that one little navy mistake. And something as simple as that, whole campaign ruined. Right. Let's slow things down to 2. Declare war. The Isles will join me, but Thimond will join them. Yeah, I really need to move my pass because I can't even see this. Accept. Move over. Time advance. Oh, can't move over. They've got a navy out. Oh, navy's leaving. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're moving. It's moving. They're going to get to cross. It's auto-saving. No. We were so close. We were so close. We were so close. I like stability. We were so close. And now they're counted as winning because they're technically blockading my ports. Right. I think we're going to go to take 2. Okay, here we go everyone. I'm just at the point where we're ready to speed up time. I have this time what we've done. Oh, we've not done traders yet. We've not done traders. Collect from trade. Collect from trade. Happy days. But apart from that, if I've not shown you what it is, I've just done the same as last time. Instead, I have merged these ships here. They're now going on around here to get ready for a war right off the get-go. Royal marriage sent to the Isles. Alliance offer sent to France. We'll see if we can complete that mission right off the get-go and gain a claim to Ulster right off the get-go as well. So yes, let's see what happens. Start letting time advance. Right. We have entered a royal marriage with the Isles. Our relationships have improved. Great. My king, France accepted the offer of military alliance. Perfect. Mission fulfilled. You have completed the mission Old Alliance, giving you the following things. We gain a permanent claim on the Isles, permanent claim on Highlands, permanent claim on Hidgetland. Scotland gains a permanent claim on the Scottish Marshes area. Scotland gains a permanent claim on the Ulster area. Right, into Ireland. I think I want to go into Ireland, conquer Ireland. That's what we're going to want to do here. We're going to want to go down this first and see if we can get to Rule Britannia. Britannia rules the waves, but with a Scottish leadership. So yes, that's lovely. We have claims on tiles we do not own. This has been a very good start. Oh, one thing that I forgot to show you is... here we go. Rivals, Denmark and England. Added England before I realised there's no point in really adding England, but oh well. Right, let's let time advance. The king will discover the France revoked their guarantee. Oh yeah, that's because we've got an alliance now instead. Oh, can't declare war till the 11th of December 1944 anyway. Yes, yes, yes. My ships are on the way around. What's this? Alliance offer from Lithuania. Decline. I don't want to have that many. Yeah, I don't want to have... They are big. I'm guessing they're... No, they're not rival with... They are big, but they've got no real navy. They've got no way to come over and help. I'd rather keep my slots, my diplomatic relations slots open for maybe getting a vassal over here or something that actually may help me. Because at the moment I've got 2 relations out of 4, this vassal and France. And I can see France has 15k troops there, 14k troops there. And I've got my 14k troops here. And my little dude has 2k troops there. I've got my 16 ships coming in, which should be able to defeat their navy, because I have 8 light ships and 8 transports, and he's got 7 light ships and 3 transports. Oh, December. It is now December. We can declare war. France, well, the Isles has got to join me. Wait, what? England might... Aw, please, no, no, no. Everything was going so well. They had to ally with England. I never noticed that Man was a place before. Right. Because I can't justify a claim on here when I don't own Ulster. So I can't just use my ships to drop off here. And if I go to war, France aren't going to be able to help me. They're not going to be able to get my ships over. So I'm going to have to try and make Ulster a vassal. That's what we're going to have to try and do. It was going so well. Everything was going perfect. See, that's what I'm saying about Scottish campaigns. You need everything to be just right. So we'll keep you there. Right. We're going to have to take a different route. Oh, we forgot to focus. I don't want to focus anything at the moment. What was I looking for? Oh yes, army maintenance. We'll put it down to like here. Select mission. Protect trade. That's only going to give me a little bit of a loss. That'll cover most of the upkeep for these ships. And do we have enough? We do not have enough yet to get the stability bonus. Right. Offer alliance right off the get-go. They've accepted our alliance. We'll give them a royal marriage. And then we'll improve relations. Should probably be improving relations. Oh, royal marriage with France. Get the naval tradition. It cost 80 gold and 800 sailors. But it will increase the money these guys make, making them offset even more. So yeah, I think go for that. Let it update for a second, and then royal marriage, great. Select mission, check trade, just see now. Only 16 loss, that was better because it was like 33. And by loss, that's including the upkeep for the ships. By having those ships and doing that trade, we're losing 0.16. But it's better than us losing the full amount of full amount of gold the upkeep of those ships would cost. Because I'm still going to need them. Still need our navy. And we're really low on money, which I do not like, but still. At least we'll be making a wee bit more. Royal marriage here, confirm. Is that me at 3? Yeah, that's me at 3 out of 4. I need them to like us even more. We need them to like us more than England. We can't let England vassal them first. Can ask them to transfer trade power to me now though, that'll help. Steer trade, that's a new option, but transfer trade power to me. Confirm. Thank you. That's them. When it comes to trade, just as a quick little explanation for those of you that haven't played this game, like you can see I own 14% of the trade power for here. That's coming from the areas I own, this port here, and that's giving me 14% of the power of this trade. So I am now, with this guy, I can choose to either steer it to this trade node, or that trade node, or collect from it. So I'm collecting 14% of the gold that's coming into this trade node. You can see here I've got 0, but I'm still getting a tiny bit from my ships and the guy I sent here. Because I don't own any of these orange places, so I'm not really getting much money from here. Just because I've got a spare merchant and the ship's patrolling, I'm getting a tiny bit. But I'm getting a 14% chunk of the pie from here because I own quite a wee chunk of this stuff here. That's in the North Sea. So just if anyone wondering, just so you know, in case you're wondering. But see, the thing is, they're going to like me less because I've got a claim, don't they? Have a claim, -10. Border friction. I need them to get to 190 before truce with England. Why do they have a truce with England? Allied with Scotland, trade power. Right, I can talk to them again. Improve relations. Improve relations. Let me send them a gift. I've got nothing. There's no money to send them a gift. I need them to be my vassal because I need to take it. It's going to slow us down so much taking over Ireland because I'm going to have to wait about 10 years as well before I can start annexing them. Importing naval supplies. 60 diplomatic power. And 2 myths. Oh. More money. Give me the merchants. Increase my merchants' abilities. You know what? This is now redundant. Yes, go away. So this is why at the beginning of this Let's Play I said Scotland's all about luck. Because see if Ulster didn't ally with England, I'd be laughing right now. Ulster would already be mine, I'd be invading here, and what was it? I'd be completing these Take Over Ireland missions. Which gives me bonuses. Gain claims on Munster, Connacht and Lannister. Conquer Ireland. And then that would set me up and I'd be really strong. Well, I'd be strong for Scotland. I still wouldn't be quite strong enough to advance the frontier, but say if the War of the Roses or something, I'd be an ideal situation then to do advance the frontier, and then into England, conquer London, Rule Britannia, Nova Scotia, the North Sea trade, global dominance. Yeah, I really like these new missions. I wish I had these missions and the old missions. Both at the same time. But alas, it was not to be. I see no reason for them to have gotten rid of the old missions though, that like improve your relationship with the Pope. They could have just called these something slightly different. Maybe called the rules of Godkane Westmarch is their own. Okay. I don't know what they could have called them, but they could have called them. Even if they just called them Focus, there we go. They could have called them National Focus, like in Hearts of Iron, and then still had the missions to like ally France, do this, do that. I've got a tiny bit of gold. If I proclaim guarantee, will that improve their relations with me? Good. Send gift. We need 25 gold to send them a gift. Oh, peasant's unhappy. I'll take the hit. Oh, speaking of which, I just would have had enough. I don't anymore. So France and England did not go to war this time. England says you can have Maine. So that's why England and France went to war so early the past couple of games. Because France was like, we want Maine back. And England's like, no. This time this time England said yes. They mustn't have been wanting a war on two fronts. They must have seen like, I don't want to fight France and Scotland at the same time. Even though they're perfectly capable of doing so, there's nothing France can really do to stop England just kicking me out of the game and then turning around. Right, Ulster. For a loan, still trade. Sell province. I need to get them to 190. And they need more positive than negative. Oh, hello, what's this? Okay. Oh, it's not going to happen. I think we're going to need a take free. Oh, it was so close there though, wasn't it? So close. We were so close. Just got to get to 190, then we've got to get them to... Where's the vacillation? Vacillation... I still can't see because my mug's in the road, but negative 54 from Sutton and something else, so 16. Currently at negative 40. I would love the stability. Speaking of which... Ah, we don't have enough. We should have got the stability boost and then... Should have came in here and clicked that first. Yeah. Because they're not gonna do it with me before England. England, they're gonna be like, yeah, you're big, you're powerful, you've got pay already. We'll vassal to you. Because I can tell that's what England are focusing on. They're even at war somehow over here. They must have had an alliance or something that got dragged into war. Because they would have conquered whatever they were trying to conquer by now. There's Ormond. They said they were at war. England's probably besieging them right now. Oh no, it's not. They're not at war with England. Okay. Happy days. Why have England got troops up here? Just take a look at the ledger. Military. Armies. England has a lot more troops than me currently. They've got more infantry than I've got army in general. They've got nearly as much cavalry as I've got infantry. Gonna try vainly though. Send gift. Increase for 25 for 60 months. But it'll slowly tick down, so maybe I should wait. Actually, you know what? That's quite good. That's quite high. Plus 197. Still negative 40. So even though I've got it to higher than 190, and it can only go to plus 200 relations, can't it? So yeah, they're not going to vassal with me. And, well, it looks like we're going to be able to survive, but it's going to be basically us doing nothing until colonization happens, so that's not going to be an interesting game. So let's go for a take free. Right, take free. Our start is literally identical to last one. France wanted an alliance. Was it... I did remember... Where am I looking? Just click here. I did remember not to add England to the rivals here. So let's just hope that they don't ally with England right off the get-go. It's perfect. Oh yes, and not improve relations. Build spy network. So we can straight away start going after it. The old alliance. Oh wait! Oh, I wonder if they are allying with England right away because they see that. Maybe I should wait until I'm allowed to declare war. Click that, then go in. I think I'm being a wee bit too fast and I'm clicking the old alliance. If there is a take 4, which we're probably not going to have time for this part, that's what we're going to do and see if that makes a difference. They've got no alliances of that yet. My ships are on the way around. Let's speed things up a bit. Right, December 1st. We gained Casus Belli against England. Improved relations with England. Brilliant. Oh, it's the 11th of December. Oh, we're cutting it close. It looks like they're wanting to go with England. Lithuania again offers an alliance. Okay. Haha! Here we go. They're improving relations. We can declare war. No one's going to join them. France don't want to join us. I'm happy with that. Confirm. Across we go. We're blocking their port. We're getting points for that. Hey! Everything's going well this time. Big battle going on. Yeah, well, not really. We lost our trade protection against Casus Belli as well. Lost score. Happy days. We'll siege them out, take their place. Happy days. Their navy is not going to leave. Once we've besieged them out... Oh, time's paused. Once we've sieged them out, we'll wait until we defeat their ships too, because we might capture some. France wants a royal marriage. I shall accept that. I want the stability. Stability is good. Stability gives you a slight buff to basically everything. England are trying to lower my trade again. I don't want to spend money on that right now. 80 gold is better than the little birth. Let's take a look at this siege. Basically what happens when a siege is going on is it rolls the dice at the end of every tick, which is every month. Heir to the throne, yay, we've got an heir. And stuff can happen, like as we just seen there, their fort level lost one. And it's now a negative 36% chance we'll win the siege. But we've also got to wait for them to start doing stuff like run out of food and... What was it? Their port is being blockaded, so that's helping, and yada yada yada. There's chances stuff will happen. And this will eventually get to like a 20%, 50%, almost 100%. John, you've besieged them. Good job. So it's basically just waiting for this number to get to positive and then wait for your chance to happen. As long as you've got the numbers to besiege. Can't remember how much you've got to outnumber them by. So it's now negative 21. Wait, a call to arms? Oh no. Oh, France, no, what have you done to me? Wait a minute. How long do I have to accept? France and England have went to war. But England don't have any of their troops over here. If I wait to accept, if we decline, we'll also gain first chance. We're screwed. We're screwed. France, why you do this to me? I should have realised that they were going to go to war right off the get-go. So I think what... but I can't wait until they go, because then France won't ally with me and I'd have to do this the old-fashioned way. How long do we have to accept? Because if England moves their armies over here... Come on, England, move your armies over. They're still going to have the 12k there. Ah, damn it. Oh well, auto declined. Oh well, France, I got what I wanted. France are not going to like me very much now. I just lost a big buddy. And my diplomatic standing prestige, and I took a big bad hit in lots of places. But to be honest, it was the hard decision, but it's probably the one I should have took. I just don't like saying, yeah, I'll be your ally, and then go, no, you're on your own, bye. But in this situation, it was what was best for my nation, by far. Yes, brilliant. Stability too. Right, 28% chance, 1 in 4. Some of the defenders deserted. Here. Oh, we can now go here. Oh, we can't fabricate a claim here yet. They surrendered. That's going to force their navy out of the port. We're now going to be able to kick their booties. Did we capture any ships? We did not. Go in there to get repairs. Offer them peace. I want here. Send demand. I don't care if it's steel and gold or that, because it just gives you tons of inflation. Well, I probably should have stole gold or something, but oh well. We now have Ulster. Right, we'll spend some stuff to make it a core. Our ships are in here repairing. Can now... Why can we not fabricate a claim here? So because this area is not a core, do you have to core now before you can fabricate a claim? I'm going to need to move my face even further over. It's too close. So just information here, I can't read out why it's saying I'm not allowed. That's us started, we completed our first mission into Ireland. We need all the provinces in the Ulster area. Oh wait a minute, I already have a claim on here. I do! So all the Ulster area. Which is those three. Oh, happy days. Right, you're wasting time then. Right, still got plenty of manpower. We do have a wee bit unrest. But that's fine, it's all at 0. Let's declare war and keep on going then. Isles, Desmond. Desmond may join. Which one's Desmond? Yeah, the other one's down there. They'll probably only have like 4k. So yeah, we'll confirm that. Move yous on over. Move you. Their port's carried is there, I think. Their army is defeated. We got 666 war score from that. A very, very nice number to receive. We've got some casualties. Yes, yes, yes. Slow things down a wee bit. For now. But things are finally starting to go well. We took advantage of France. And we're starting to conquer Ireland. And with the whole of Ireland under our control, apart from Pale, hopefully we'll be able to deal with England. It is great as well if we go to trade, the trade screen. It is all areas in my original node, so it's going to increase my trade power here, and I'll be getting more of the money from trade, which isn't huge right now, but when it comes time, like everyone's colonizing over here, and if I manage to steer the trade up to the north, it is going to be beautiful amounts of money we're getting from this. In fact, if I manage to take over England and we start using this one here, we might start pushing the trade further down like that. But we'll still steer it up north into me and then down into here. Okay, why have I paused time? Right, keep time ticking. Just keep saving up money. Not much I could do with it anyway, apart from build a ship or maybe a couple of units, but I don't really want more troops or more ships at the moment. I'd rather keep the spare manpower as replenishment manpower. And I'd also rather save up my money to build buildings. I'm going to save up this for now. Or do I want to spend more to get this stuff up again? Could. Perth makes cows. Yeah, we'll do one lot more, then we'll save for a technology. Yeah, now we'll save for a technology because we're behind on technology. Plus, I'd want to be able to build temples and marketplaces, so yeah. We're going to need the gold to build them, though. We currently have 0 innovativeness in this. Do you have any allies? Your allies with Thimmond, which is... which one? That one there, okay. Oh look, our ally's coming over. Well, my vassal's coming over. Good job, my vassal. Oh wait, whoa, no, don't go down here and get your butt kicked. Hey, you kicked his navy though. Because he's probably going to have 4k troops. You better not get your butt kicked. Hey, we're at 0%. We might actually conquer this soon. Speed things up. Yeah, I thought that mission just gave us a claim on here, but it's not. It's this whole free area. Which is glorious. England have claimed blah-de-blah as their own. That's to be expected. France is absolutely curb stomping them though. Which is great. Exactly what I need. Let's improve relations here. And improve relations here. Yeah, negative 30. It's going to be a while till they forget about me declining. But really, what did they expect me to do? I was just going to get curb stomped and be a liability to them. So if I was playing as France, I probably wouldn't have even accepted. Then again, I suppose I might have thought, they'll still kill a few troops. France has actually got... Oh wait, no, curb stomped. 42% chance, come on, hey, done. Right, kill the shippies. I didn't gain any ships again, did I? Right, it's unlikely he'll accept the peace treaty yet. I can't see. My face is in the roads. Anyway. Rejected the offer of peace. 74 war score now. Can't do it till 1947. Free advisor slots I can't afford. Done. Dispute succession. Closing process. No. Political unrest. That's fine. It's still 0. Can we move to here? Yeah, yes we can. Happy days. We'll go kick their army's butt. Oh, wow, he actually did half decent there. Which reminds me, we don't have a leader. We probably should have given them a leader. That's probably why he did so well. But yes, we shall call it a part here because it's been quite a bit longer than my normal parts. We finally got a star on the way. Hello, Desmond have a fleet up here. Tyrone have a fleet here. The two of them together I don't think I could handle. Which is a wee bit worrying. Oh well, my army's across and it's the army that matters. The fleets will be a pain, but there's not much they can do. So yes, hope you've all enjoyed this. Join me all next time for part 2, where we're going to probably conquer half of Ireland. I'll see you all there. Bye-bye.